Hello everyone, hope you all are good and safe at home. Welcome back to the educational channel. Dear students, in the previous class we have been discussing our 7th chapter that is called Tharo and his grandmother. Unit 7, lesson number 7, Tharo and his grandmother. So we have completed few paragraphs. So in this video we are going to learn about reading still 5 paragraphs and explanation and new words. So this is the second part of the chapter 7, Tharo and his grandmother. So here you can see the meaning of new words. So these are the extra meaning of new words I have given. Take a screenshot and write it down in your English notebook. Is it clear? Okay, without further delay, let's get started remaining paragraph. So before going to start, you should keep your textbook in front of you and put your finger. So in the previous class, we have discussed that few paragraphs, is it? So here, next paragraph. Tharo tried to keep her in the village for as long as he could. But the day came when he too, like the rest of the villagers, had to send her away. So he tried. He was unhappy to that decision which was taken by headman. So he was unhappy. He was not happy with that. He wanted to keep her. He wanted to keep her means his grandmother in the village as much as possible as he could do. But the day has come when every people, old people are old peoples to leave the village. That the day has come and he had to send her away. Next paragraph. He carried his old grandmother on his back and slowly made his way up the mountains. His grandmother kept breaking branches from trees and throwing them on the path. When Tharo asked her why she was doing this, she replied that these would help him find his way back to the village safely. So the Tharo also loving too much his grandmother and she too loving too much to the Tharo. So that he carried that way that day has come to send him to mountain, send her to mountain. So he carried his old grandmother on his back and slowly made his way. Means slowly he was going going up to the mountains. Then he noticed, he observed that his grandmother doing something. What she was doing? She breaking the branches. Look at the picture. Tharo held her back of him, is it? And she was breaking the branches from the trees and throwing them on the path. Which path they are going? See, look at here. Here she threw those sticks, branches. Why she threw? Then when Tharo asked her, she said that she replied that these would help him, these would help you, Tharo, to return back to the village safely. You should not be take a right way. You should not go other side and should not be lost in the forest. You should not be lost in the forest. So I made a easy way to go safely to the village. See, that much she is to love with him. So next paragraph. When Tharo reached a plateau quite high up the mountains, he put his grandmother down and both of them sat down to rest. No one said a word. Then, within a few minutes, Taro lifted her on his back and started the climbing down. When she asked him what he was doing, he just hushed her up. So he becomes speechless when his grandmother doing for those things. She made his way very easy for him. Then he becomes speechless, becomes his grandmother that much very loving to him. So when they reached plateau means here that is a place of which that flat area on the mountain, is it high up on the mountain. When they reached and he put his grandmother down and they sat down to take the rest. After they become speechless and she too didn't talk anything, he too didn't talk anything, and then just he was thinking that, and within a minute Taro lifted her on his back again and without saying anything to his grandmother started to climbing down. Who? Taro. When she asked him what he was doing, then he just hushed her up. Means here nothing he said, simply going on to that way. He returned back to that way along with his grandmother. Is it clear? So next, what happened? It was dark by the time they returned to the village. The lanes were deserted. He hid his grandmother in an old shed at the back of his hut. He would bring her food only when no one was around. He would spend hours resting his head on her lap as she caressed his hair, but none of them dared to talk for fear someone would hear them. This way they spent many happy but anxious weeks together. So when he came back to the village in the dark, by that time they came back to village, and here lanes were deserted means there was nobody in the way, in that road, nobody in the way. He hid his grandmother in an old shed. It was back at the back of his hut, and he hid means here he was hiding to his grandmother because nobody could see her. She was in the village, so that he hid his grandmother in an old shed at the back of his hut, and he was giving food, he was providing food for her when no one was around, and also he spent more hours resting his head on her lap means sleeping on her lap, is it? And they did not speak much because they are fear someone would hear them, so that they are speaking slowly. And these days like that they spent the many days, and it was happy but also it is anxious, means very different weeks are together they spent. Who? Taro and his grandmother, they spent in that village without showing to other his grandmother. Is it clear? One day, next paragraph, one day word went round that an important notice had been put up in the market square. Taro immediately rushed there to see what it was all about. A lot of people were reading the notice. Taro was short and he could not break through the sea of people, so he had to ask around and came to know that a big warlord from a neighboring village had posed three riddles to their headman to solve. If their headman could not find the answers in 3 days, the warlord would take over the entire village. But if their headman could provide the answers, then he would provide them with as much food as they needed. So that the days, the anxious and happy days, weeks they spent together, Tharo and his mother. One day, what happened? That an important notice was put up. Had been put up means was kept in the market road. That what was that notice? Then Tharu immediately went to that place and he was trying to read that notice, but he couldn't because he was short, so he couldn't reach that and he couldn't break the people. Here sea of people means a huge crowd of people. The huge crowd of people he could not break. So he was very short. So he had to ask. He wanted to ask to anybody. So he asked to someone. Then they said him a big warlord in some other neighboring village has posted three riders, means had given the three riders to their headman to solve. If their headman solved those answers, those three in the 3 days, then the then they will provide as much as food they needed. But if their headman could not find those answers, the headman should give that all responsible entire village to hand over to the world means neighboring village, so that he has to give the answers. So that notice was posted by in the market square. Is it clear? So if the headman not able to give the answer, then he has to hand over that village to the warlord from a neighboring village. Is it clear? Okay, next. Tharo got excited. He rushed home and narrated the entire episode to his grandmother. He was hoping that if his grandmother could answer the questions, then Tharo could request the headman that she be allowed to stay in the village. The grandmother was game, so Tharo ran back to the village square, noted the three riders on a piece of paper and sprinted home as fast as he could. So when that notice he heard and he heard that about that notice and he was become so excited, and he came back to home and explained that entire about the notice and those riders also to his grandmother, and he thought that his grandmother could answer those questions. Then he will request to the headman to stay his grandmother in the village. So he thought that, and he wanted to use that opportunity to stay back in the village his grandmother. So, and the grandmother was game, means here the grandmother, his grandmother was very competitive activity manner. Who? Tharo's grandmother. So he thought that he can get that opportunity and he can use that opportunity. So Tharo ran back to the village square, and when he explained that note about that notice to grandmother. Grandmother also accepted. Yes, if I am able to give those answers, I can give those answers. Then when she has given the permission, he suddenly came back to the village square and noted those riddles in the piece of paper and sprinted. He sprinted, ran at full speed. He ran back immediately as much as possible. He could reach to his grandmother. Panting for breath, he blurted out the first question to his grandmother. What goes over the house and through the house, but never touches the house? So those questions he has written in the piece of paper, those 3 riddles, and panting means by holding the breath he blurt out, means he told the first one question to his grandmother. So that question I will explain in the next video. So we will stop here. I hope you understood up to this much. So those 3 riddles we will discuss in the next video. Okay children. Now I am going to explain briefly today's paragraphs by showing the pictures. Look at here. Tharo tried to keep her, means his grandmother, in the village, but the day has come to send her to the village. So everybody, old people, moving on that way up to the mountains slowly. So without happily, isn't? So his grandmother he kept in the backside, and he observed that his grandmother doing something, and she broke the branches and she putting down. And when Tharo asked her, then she said that to make easy your way, so to go back to village I made that way to identify, because you did not lost in the forest. So they sat upside on the mountain. With her love he could not control, so he suddenly kept her back and came back to the village within a few minutes. And that time it was very dark. It was become night, and they returned to the village, and he kept her in an old shed at the back of his hut, and providing her food, and also he spent more time resting his head on her lap, because he and Tharo loved very much, and they could not live without each other. So it was going on, that those days are going on happily and anxious weeks together. But one time what happened, that was an important notice was kept in the market square, and Tharo wanted to read that notice. He tried, but he could not reach that place. But he asked someone what was that, and then someone explained him it was a notice. That one came to know that a big warlord from a neighboring village sent posted 3 riders to their headman to solve. And if their headman could not solve those answers, and then they will take that village over responsibility over the village. And if they're not if they said they will give the much food for the villagers. That news narrated explained his grandmother, and he hoped that he was answer she could answer those answers, and she will stay back to the village. And he, when the grandmother was game, means he was very competitive activity, so that he returned those riders and he came back to the home and saying those riders. So what was those questions we will discuss in the next video. So I hope you understood today's paragraphs. Now take down the homework, write the meaning of new words in English notebook and read the whole lesson 2 times. Is it clear? Okay, we will meet in the next video with explaining remaining paragraph. Till then, take care. Goodbye. Thank you, my dear students.